I'm here for it, y'all. I am. Bet y'all thought I forgot about our boys, our scrumptious delights. No, I have not. I left on a vacation, came back, was bombarded with a bunch of requests. I had a lineup ready, and that lineup has changed throughout the last few days, and I've been having to get stuff in. So I'm very excited to go over another Scrumptious Delights Home Free song. Previously, I had done a YouTube song, or a U2 song. Still haven't found what I'm looking for. And this was, Peter Hollens and Home Free, and they were singing, and it was Peter Hollens' Patreons that were in the video singing the chorus. And I got to tell you, it was like really moving and really touching, because it was during a time where everybody was on lockdown and all of that, and nobody could leave their home. And so to be able to be in community with one another was really touching to me and made me very emotional. But then you guys came into the comments and said, if you think this is good, you really got to listen to Amazing Grace. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to listen to Amazing Grace. And I will tell you, I just finished listening to Dan Bask and his one-man choir of Amazing Grace, and this was no, not a one-man choir, I'm sorry, it was the first song that I reviewed from him, and I thought that rendition was amazing. I'd never heard it sung like that before, so definitely go to the channel and check it out if you haven't already. But that was really, really something incredible. He also has Handel's Hallelujah, and that one was the one-man choir, and I was brought to tears with it. I was so overwhelmed with everything that I was hearing, but just really the passion that was in that song. So I love my Home Free. I love their harmonies and their bass and everything. But we're gonna listen to Amazing Grace, and I don't know, maybe later on we can compare the two, or you guys can tell me which one you like better, or what you liked about one versus the other. Who knows, right? But you got to take a look at the video to find out. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I'm so ready to see my Scrumptious Delights. If you know, you know.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see.
First chorus in sounds so beautiful and angelic almost, right? And I love where each person kind of enters into the harmony. They're not all in the same harmony together singing, but when they enter into each part of that harmony, or the few words that they sing, it really just adds that added depth to the song. And I really love when they do that in music, in their music, because they do that quite a bit in their music. And I think it's one of the reasons why I gravitate towards their music so much, because they're very thoughtful in how they present their words. But I mean, we're only 40 seconds in, and already, right? Like already, I'm in my emotions. Scrumptious Delights tends to do that to me, y'all. My Scrumptious Delights. But this was really nice. It's like the hometown choir quartet singing this beautiful song, and I love this, the way that they're singing it. Let's keep going.
I see 'twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fear relieved. How precious did that grace appear. safe thus far, and grace will lead me home.
We're going to rewind to that. Yes, we are. I just thought of something. If you guys take a listen to the other one that I mentioned earlier, Rob and him doing a duet together would be amazing because both are classically trained, right? Like the opera sound. I think that would be so amazing. But just kind of giving some big ups to Rob right now for hitting those notes and with such ease, right? Just such ease. It was so beautifully done. It was so beautifully pronounced and felt. And you really felt like you're in the presence at that moment when he hits those notes because you feel it. You really do.
Lord has promised good to me. His word my hope secures. Oh, he will my shield and portion be as long as life endures.
Hold on, that transition from the bass into those higher notes was flawless. I mean, for me, this group is flawless in the way that they sing, in how they don't take themselves seriously, but when they are taking themselves seriously, I mean, look at what they produce. It's the most beautiful things you've ever heard. Oh, I never get tired of them. Never, ever, ever get tired of them. They're my scrumptious delights. What am I going to say? What more can I say?
Endures when we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun. We've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun.
Hold on. You guys mentioned this in the comments as well, and I forgot until just now, and I'm looking at him and realizing there is no sound effects by our lovely Adam Rupp. He's singing with the group. And I don't know that we hear a solo from him in many of his songs. I think you guys had told me that he doesn't feel as well equipped as the other guys because they're more trained, and so he's starting to do some like home training himself. But I like that he's singing this song. I mean, I love that he's being included in that as well. Like, not to say that he wouldn't be included because he's part of the team, he's part of the group. But sometimes people, like in the group, they take a back seat to let the others sing, and so they're very confident in what they bring to the table. But this is nice that I see him actually singing. So I just kind of want to like see that, like, see right here, I see him singing, and so that's great. I love that. Is there more of him where he's singing more and not providing sound effects? Because that man is the sound effects machine, and I just would love to know if there's more where he's singing, or is there any that he has like actually kind of like a little bit of a solo, like a tiny little one. I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear him and what he sounds like outside of those sound effects, right? So let's go.
Then when we first begun.
That was absolutely wonderful. Let's take that off. um, that was absolutely beautiful. And, you know, if I had to make a comparison, this song gives you that old church choir quartet feel where you're sitting in the church and you're hearing these beautiful voices and all of the acoustics in the room, and you feel the presence of God right there with you. And Dan Bask's version is just as beautiful, but I don't know that I would put him in a church setting. I think his setting would be a little bit different, both equally as beautiful to me. Um, but you know, my scrumptious delights, the home free. I mean, they are just. I don't think there's anything they can't sing. I mean, we've seen them sing all kinds of stuff on this channel. I don't think there's anything they can't sing. Um, But yeah, that's going to do it for this one. One thing I forgot to mention is in the description box below, I link ways for you to show love and support to me and or the artist if you so choose to do so. And at the very least, go to the artist page and show them some love and support and help them grow their channel. So I'll continue having music to react to. But that is going to do it for this one, everyone. So if you like the content, you know what to do. And yeah, live your life fabulously. And I'll see you on the next one.